Nimrod, according to Genesis 10:9, was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod the mighty hunter before the Lord. Now in Genesis 10:9, mighty hunter before the Lord, it is believed that it would be more properly or clearly said that it means mighty hunter against the Lord. Nimrod comes from the Hebrew word Marad, or we will rebel. He was the son of Cush, according to Genesis 10:8. He was the architect of the Tower of Babel, the first king ever according to the Bible, mighty hunter before the Lord, and the mystery school original college was run by him. In the city of Babylon was a college of priests who practiced the religion of the sun. He is a direct bloodline descendant of Cain. The Jewish Encyclopedia states Nimrod is the prototype of a rebellious people, his name being interpreted as he who made all the people rebellious against God. The Quran, in chapter 2, verse 258 states, "Have you not considered the case of him, Nimrod, the ruler of Babylon, who controversed with Abraham concerning his Lord, because Allah had given him kingdom? When Abraham said, 'My Lord is he who fertilizes the earth and causes desolation,' Nimrod replied, 'I do bring about fertility and cause desolation.' Abraham said, 'Allah surely makes the sun rise from the east, so you should make it rise from the west.' Thereupon the one who had rejected the faith, Nimrod, was completely confounded. Indeed, Allah does not guide the unjust people." The Lost Word. The college, the adepts, the initiates, the priests were scattered all over the world when Seth, the son of Noah, came with an army and defeated Nimrod, conquering Babylon, and this is where the legend really comes from, because Seth chopped Nimrod up into little pieces and scattered him all over the land. This is the same as Osiris, which was chopped into 14 pieces and being scattered amongst the land. His body represents the Secret Doctrine, which is divided into 14 parts. It is the penis, the generative force, the phallus, the obelisk, which is lost. It represents the Lost Word of Freemasonry. It represents the Luciferian philosophy. It also represents the light, the sun, Lucifer, the intellect. His wife was Semiramis, and they had a child named Tammuz. The legend of the craft of the own constitutions refer to Nimrod as one of the founders of Freemasonry. Thus, in the York manuscript, number 1, we read, "At ye making of ye Tower of Babylon, there was masonry first much esteemed of, and the king of Babylon was called Nimrod, was a mason himself, and loved well masons." In Cook manuscript thus repeats the story, and the same, Nimrod brought forth the Tower of Babel, and he taught to his workmen the craft of masonry, and he had with him many masons, more than 40,000, and he loved and cherished them well. The idea no doubt sprang out of the scriptural teaching that Nimrod was an architect of many cities, a statement not so well expressed in the authorized version, as it is in the improved one of Bochart, which says, "From the land Nimrod went forth to Asher, and built Nineveh, and Rehoboth city, Calah, and Rizin, between Nineveh and Calah, that is the great city." The claim that Freemasonry took its origin at the building of the temple is without any historical authority. The legend of the craft, upon which, to be consistent, all Masonic rituals should be founded, assigns its origin equally to two other periods. to that of the building of the Tower of Babel, when Nimrod was the Grand Master, and to Egypt under the geometrician Euclid. Why the Temple of Solomon was exclusively selected by the modern Masons as the incunabulum of their order can be only conjecturally accounted for. Nimrod was the architect of the Tower of Babel, which was the unfinished ziggurat or pyramid. The Tower of Babel, which was said to be the very first pyramid, it is likely that the Great Pyramid is a copy of it. It was never completed due to God's intervention. It was built in the area of what is now known as Iraq. There is a small settlement which only contains 6 families, which is named Nimrod. Can be seen here, located on the 33rd parallel. Adonis was also a great hunter. Osiris is very similar. Nimrod has also been identified with Gilgamesh. Baal was also known as Nimrod. Since Nimrod was believed to be the sun god, or Baal, fire was considered as his earthly representation. Thus, as we shall see, candles and ritual fires were lighted in his honor. In other forms, Nimrod was symbolized by sun images, fish, trees, pillars of obelisk, and animals. The Lion King is a symbol of Babylon, and the Lion of Babylon symbolically represents the King of Babylon. Thank you for watching, and as always, there's more information provided in the links below. Please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment.